blends be all the right cred, meaning credential. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving a show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? That's a close encounter of what kind?
This nigga scared now. First game 28 to nothing. Second quarter. Let's see if I do. Yeah, there we go.
All about running the spot, and you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play.
You pray about it, didn't you?
Bring spins, A-star quizzes, A plus the final. Vocals we align with.
Make sure you get the right shit. Who you been, bro? I'm a mess. Where, nigga? These the same results that you've been getting the last 10 times we done played, man. You think so? I ain't never say I didn't. When did I say that? There it is though. This the same shit you've been getting. I just said, bro, I'm matching up off of you, bro. Bro, I'm gonna match up off of you, bro. If you get a team in the 70s, I'm gonna get a team in the 70s. If you get a team in the 60s, I'm gonna get a team. I'm worried about you, bro. You can't score, bro. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Like, what is you talking about? It's the same thing. What's the difference? Where I can get the Dolphins and beat you. I done already showed you that. Oh man, here you go. This shit. Bro, just pick a team. Pick a team with some offense, so hopefully you can score. Do that.
Like rocket fuel.
This bitch got the home screen on the lock screen. What the fuck? This bitch don't move my apps around. Hey, why you acting so scary, bro? I'm gonna get the Chargers. I'm gonna get San Diego. Los Angeles. Like it mattered, though. It didn't matter. Bro, I'm telling you right now, don't do it. That's my team, bro. I'm telling you, don't get it. You don't stand a chance of it. Don't. It don't matter what the Chargers look like. I'm telling you, I played with Jacksonville so many times, bro. There's no way I can get beat by them. Yeah, maybe not against you, but Jacksonville my favorite team, my nigga. You ain't scared me out of shit, nigga. I stopped playing with them when my favorite player got traded away from them. Here you go with this shit, bro. Look, just score this game, alright? That's all I want you to do. Don't get blew out in the second quarter, alright? Just do it. Fuck what you talking about. Every time you quit, then what you have, I'll let you get that one. Like, nigga, what? What you let me get? I want you to pick a team. You told me pick a team. I don't pick my team. Well, yes, you obviously can hear me. You told me pick my team to pick your team. My fault, bro. Get Jacksonville, bro. Get Jacksonville. Get who you was gonna get. Get who you gonna get, bro. God damn. You steady scrolling through. Them bitches ain't gonna change, nigga. Get San Fran, bro. You swerving down. They just this big ass super team. Get them. Yeah, get them. Get them now. Get San Francisco. Yeah, we'll get them. We'll get them then. Get Philly, bro. Yeah, get them. Get somebody. Damn.
That's how you shut the door like a real G, like a boss, like me, like Kayla.
Girl, shut your ass up. The fuck? The hell is you talking about?
Yeah, that's how you shut the door like a boss.
There's only one way to shut a door. You do not have to slam that motherfucker.
But you shut it like me, like a bout. If you want to be a bout,
Girl, shut the hell up.
because you know that you gotta be on thing.
You better call back up.
You didn't take your medicine to that song.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the
Appreciate you
place and we
bringing me a
back
salad,
up.
though.
Running these racks
They
up.
ain't give us no
100
chicken.
meals a week after.
I didn't give us no chicken. It's
Down
a
from
chicken
laughter.
salad.
When they come to handles, never had one.
That's a chicken that always come with it.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and our home team. Set to go now on a wet and rainy night. And we are underway in Southern California. And that'll carry over.
What? How you gonna ask me then say no? I don't want Durbin right there. They won't be able to do that.
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
We're gonna do it by this.
Ready? Look at it.
Nah, you want that motherfucker on, leave it on.
Bring it out, bring it out. Gun, gun, gun. 52. Gun, gun.
Let's get straight to it.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Newton. Forced out to his left. And now he'll let this go. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
But now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. On 2nd and inches, Newton flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll try the air now with Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. To throw is Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 39.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good first down call as a screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rolling to his left. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Newton to throw. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
From the red zone now, Newton. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Uchenna Nwosu, his 2nd sack of the night.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Newton delivers this one to McCaffrey, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays and give up a field goal, you did a nice job there.
Stupid ass don't catches.
13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 2nd down, it's Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Wow, y'all gonna let a D lineman return it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Oh, shit.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad. Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Rivers on 1st down. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll throw again. Rivers. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler there to make the grab. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Go to the other side.
20. Kill. Any weapon.
Oh, shit.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Desmond King making the tackle.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
So how do you be in there watching the TV?
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Oh, fuck, he did. Let me get a fucking move.
From the gun, here's Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is taken in at the 5.
He's too fast.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Look at you.
Curtis Samuel, 47 yards. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. And he missed it. No good. This is going to remain a 2-point game after that one. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Get out again. You better have you some pass defense in the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added. Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you. But I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better. But the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation, probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. For Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
Open man, it's Allen. And out of bounds right around the 20. The Charger first down. Rivers hooking up with Allen.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Rivers.
Oh, he's too fast.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And this is complete. It's Allen. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Hey, hell nah. Yeah.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On first down, Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
Thank you for
On first down, it's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw for Newton.
Oh, you shouldn't have threw that,
It's
buddy.
intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off.
Give me that shit.
Switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know,
it's
but
okay.
September 10th.
You're getting a little misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you. But you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things. But there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020. And they'll likely be in Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl, after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, oh, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden Land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to. And why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year. And I know you're going to let us know.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
On third down, Rivers. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Fourth down, and on is Ty Long to punt.
But that boy moving fast as fuck. I'm surprised he kicked it that far.
This is taken at the 15. 12 yards on the return that time. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime at a 5-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon.
I love when you use it.
There goes Melvin Gordon. And he cuts it right into space. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon. 69 yards. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. McCaffrey. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Playing with the team, you look like he playing one-on-one street. Like, what? You saying rely on my team? What? Football is 11 on 11.
To get the offense off the field, they're going on 4th
Football
and
is
5.
11 on 11. What are you talking about?
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, but the decision to go for it
okay, I
proves to
can
be a
be
good
weak, but
one.
I'm up on the scoreboard.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Just throw me this pick.
Here's Newton.
What you known for?
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Newton now to throw.
And
look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 46. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Following the interception here, Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers, he's got Allen. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Rivers now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That is caught. It's Benjamin for the Charger touchdown. Travis Benjamin, 29 yards. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. To the air again here, Rivers. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. On 2nd and 12. Newton dancing to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Thomas Davis.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown it in.
Please practice, my guy. Bro, if you're going to quit, bro. Don't pause the game and be talking, bro. Thank you. Shut your dumb ass up. Just pause the game and talk. Oh, the nigga sorry.
Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
That nigga said like Kayla. I didn't even peep that shit.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know when Mace possum
This
day
nigga
went.
paused the
Feel
game
it,
to talk
feeling
shit.
the air with a stop so hot, you'll see
What
where
the
all the
fuck?
sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head,
Nigga.
all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both
He said
worlds
weak
when
the
we
nigga
rockin'
is,
over
but
pearls.
man, he making it a close game. Shit.
Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter rock, turn it up. We giving a show, but can you rock
Nigga said I taught you well.
Talk about space out your
This nigga done got offline.
on your chest, man. We installed doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins,
He's
we'll
tripping.
insert
Yeah, he's sorry.
evil the crown. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing.
Oh,
Believe in
God,
the
that
kings
nigga's
of all
ass
crown.
beat.
Ready? Are you set?
Let me see. We
Then
gonna
jump
play
to
with
the
that.
rhythm as hard as
I'm
you
gonna
can
run the
go.
game on. See if it's a fluke. I might be trash. I don't know. Who should I get here?
Like rocket fuel. Talk about space out your mind. But can
Pick my
you
team
rock
for
it
me.
like rockets? That's a close encounter of what kind?
Who you want to run with?
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
I might be trash. I don't know. Ravens. That's too easy, bro. You make my victory too easy. You want me to get the Ravens? The Ravens.
Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Browns? Which one, nigga?
Turn it up, we giving the show, but can you
Nah, I'm gonna keep practicing if I see some.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health.
Look, Caleb Bug.
Lost a lot, but I came
What
out
you
with no
doing?
else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails.
Ain't shit
My
cool.
man
I'm
tripping
trying to
'cause I
figure
got
out.
another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself.
Don't ask me what I'm trying to figure out.
I could get it by myself.
That's the music on the game.
I'ma get it by myself. Feel like ginger from
You like that
the
song or something?
aces up my sleeve.
Why?
Right before I leave,
That shit hard.
like I'm Bean. Think I'm part Italian.
That shit hard as fuck. When I really think about it. Get
I don't
these
kiss and
some-
tell.
put
Keep
me
your
some
distance
corners
from
in the game.
myself.
Put
At a
medium
G
in.
with the snails in a 5-star
Good.
hotel. And I wish it well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
Hell. Game with what?
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy,
Best
got
game to
that
me,
GG on my
if you
belt.
talking about Madden, is New Orleans offense, Baltimore defense.
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord
I really
for
feel
my
like it's whatever
people in my
offense
health.
you
And
I
I'm
need to know what
fine
defense
as hell
stops
from my
tomorrow.
head down
Oh,
to my
the
nails.
Baltimore's.
My man tripping 'cause I got
Baltimore's all
another
day,
cell.
and then the
Buy me
play I pick.
YSL. I could get it by
I'm
myself.
gonna show you the play I pick. Watch the defense I
By
run.
myself.
Run the 3-4 odd, and then go up to the I don't even know the name of that bitch. I'm finishing with you. Just watch what I pick.
Even gotta say what I want.
But then you gotta spread your linebackers. L1, R1 for quarterback contain, and then you can just drop your corners and safeties back. If he do get, he's Lamar Jackson. He'll glitch on this game. So if he do get past,
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Look, 3-4, odd, go up, cover 4, drop show 2, triangle. This play right here. And then look, L1, R1, and then you base a line so the middle linebackers over, and then spreads a linebacker. This play good at stopping the run.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate, but that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I don't think it was the music too loud.
Here's Nick Chubb, former prep and collegiate star here in this state at Georgia. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Our live stream. The game you saw was the second game I was playing in the first game. I beat him.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
So I don't know what the final score would have been.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You see this shit I'm doing?
Chubb, 31 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, without a doubt, all credit's got to go to the runner. Found his way into the end zone, but the defensive guys just not wrapping up well when they try to tackle him.
And that's the thing. You've got to wrap up. A lot of times these days you see guys, they just want to go as hard as they can and throw their body at somebody. That's not old school football, though.
No, old school football is fundamentals. Wrapping up, locking your hands, and trying to get him on the ground.
Extra point by Cyber, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Y'all telling me to play with the Browns? I don't even think it's going to talk about it. I ain't playing with my regular
headset. He'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
I ain't got my headset like I play Call of Duty and shit with. That bitch on the charger. But I literally run their defense every play, though.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game, it leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Gotta laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 44.
It doesn't matter who it is.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I moved the mic. See, like empty sets. I brought them bitches back.
Out of the gun, it's
Oh, he's
Ryan.
gonna throw it underneath.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
He can do the same shit again.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan.
Oh, he broke my
Complete to Jones.
I stopped the first
And now
down.
this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Oh.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out,
Hell yeah.
and it'll be a
I need
turnover
to find mine. I
on
think mine at my
down.
mama's house, I think.
The Browns drive
Look how
about
easy
to
this
get
is. Look at
started.
this defense.
They'll be
I'm running
looking to
to the right
duplicate
side.
that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns
I need to go
on the
find my
road,
PlayStation.
taking the crowd
I'm
out of
saying
the
like you
game.
can play that
It'd be
this
ideal.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
I fucked up a touchdown. Maybe not. Maybe
He
not.
sheds himself free.
I'm too good, bro.
There he goes left
I'm too good, bro.
side. And all the way in.
I'm too good, bro.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
You got some games for it?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
I'm calling
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pick their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Damn, I hear your nasty ass in there burping.
It's Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final.
It was good you had to burp like that.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
I'm finna eat mine in.
Sports.
It's gonna make me burp like that. You sound like an old nigga.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
To the outside. If he throw. No, it might be that trail play.
They toss to Freeman.
Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up.
Freeman a first down and more.
Come on, nigga.
And down to the 28-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Work, boss man. Running that bitch right back. Run that back, Turbo. Run that shit the foot back, Turbo.
Now it's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays,
run that shit the fuck back, turn. What you watching, that little show with chicken wing on it?
So wouldn't you think play action right here?
You ain't
because
shit
you've
for
got
saying,
the ability and
with
have the
that.
ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Try me again with that shit. How you gonna run it?
They'll run on first down. It's Freeman.
He gonna score on this drive. I ain't gonna make it.
He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, defense is about bend but don't break.
Right there
you can get close to the 1 yard line. You can get all the way
We're
down
seeing an
there,
offensive line and running game imposing its will.
That's why I say he gonna score though. I know he gonna score.
22.
He gonna score.
On second down and 4. Ryan looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Defensive problem don't break.
Target was
if my nigga would have dragged his toes, that was my ball right there.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
He's still fucking up, though.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun.
He hit Julio. Oh, good shit. He fell down. He knew what to do. That was good shit.
Touchdown.
I respect that.
From 3 yards out,
he knew
as they are now on the board here in the first half. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
And then also, I ain't switching.
Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2.
I'm just running that shit. Just fuck it. I don't think he can stop me on oh shit, when I get on offense and shit.
But it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play that time out of Chubb. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the ground, it's Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Double this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Stop betting money, nigga.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let me show you how I set the play up. For real. I mean, it don't work very to play, but Bossman is trying.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us where they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And they will finally put it in the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
How much you been betting?
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Following the interception, Mayfield. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this with PG.
CC violation.
No doubt.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. No. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
No, man. You tripping. You betting too much.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ryan now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Now Ryan. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You think I ain't never played nobody like that?
Operating from the gun. Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage there to make the grab. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Koo able to connect on the extra point. Yeah, and that'll cut this to a 17-point spread.
That's what it is. It's 6 different options up there. Nigga don't gotta know which one you pick. I do it all the time if I play a nigga sitting beside me. I just don't, you know what I'm saying, don't sit where a nigga can.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
That bitch up to by your chin, nigga.
That's fielded in the end zone.
You know what I'm saying? It's options. It ain't like it's just one thing they could be.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
This same shit like now. It's 3 different plays there I can choose from. See what I'm saying? 3 different plays here I can choose from. Now, that motherfucker might get an idea, okay, he doing this, this, or that. But shit.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Like
got
this
under
right
a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. You don't need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you guys can
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
I hope I get this play.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Mayfield going deep here for Landry. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. Mayfield looks to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff.
This nigga that got your account that you playing with. I seen that he was online.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Trap guy on shit.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I was going to say.
The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It's caught by OBJ. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
For real,
so
playing with
1st
the
and 10 now from the 30.
Get your team, get the Seahawks, bro. Get the Seahawks. Put somebody on the quarterback spot.
From the gun, Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half.
What you gonna do?
Just
take a
being
shower?
torn in shreds or being erased off
of the
Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Let him get that bitch first. If he winning, let him get balls.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line.
Run it.
But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Why it sound like you just cannonballed on the bed?
And he is into the end zone.
This nigga's cheap, bro. This nigga does not know how to stop the run.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Like how you go to the setting and change your playbook, you go to prefer first and go to kick instead of receive.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Like, you're not coming back, I promise. You can score every single time, but he can't play no defense. Like, it ain't gonna matter. His scores ain't
about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I hardly ever receive the ball first. I feel you. I don't receive it. I like playing defense first. It depends, though. Because he can't really stop.
Ryan now, 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10.
It's game over. It's night-night for niggas. Niggas already know how they go. Bossman used to only play with the Ravens, too.
Now it's Ryan. They set up the screen for Freeman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. They go play action now. Ryan. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
If I had a corner with him,
to throw again. Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 20. 53. Hey, keep it up. 53. Hey, wahoo.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
That's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Why would you give me the ball back? What the fuck?
The Browns drive about to get started. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Desmond Trufant. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
I can't believe I just did that shit.
So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2.
Here we go. Ready, set it. 21. 53. Ready to go.
After the interception, here's Ryan.
Oh, man, and I know where it's
going. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Browns
tell her
drive
bulldog
about to get
ass stop
started.
crying.
They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a
What
one-score
ugly
game.
ass.
You hear a lot
I was
about
crying
2-minute
about some
offense and
shit.
4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs.
Too easy.
And now
You can't stop
look
that
at
run
him
for
go. 30, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 67 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Throwing, Mayfield, and this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw is Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
What is he doing?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What the fuck? Girl, get the hell off me. Oh, give me that shit. Try what? What do you want me to try?
Picked off by the former first-round.
Oh, touchdown on this bitch ass. Touchdown on this bitch ass. And I'm getting bear hugged.
It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Get the fuck off me. What the
and
fuck?
That one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception,
I'm talking
return for touchdown.
He watching this shit. Come on.
Locked. Reinforced.
And did he get the football to break the play?
Right there.
No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds,
What
shy
are
of
you
the goal
doing?
line. And they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion.
Nah. I think he just said something. He said y'all tripping. Because I was playing somebody that he knows. I know I'm playing somebody random now. I was playing somebody that he played Madden with.
That's fielded in the end zone.
And he was
and
watching.
He won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
What? He can hear you along with that too. Look, he just said something.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they gave up the
how he can't hear
six.
you and he hear me and he respond. I'm not playing with you. Trap watching on YouTube just like that is. You slow.
You should be. Just after what you
how I would?
But you can't be so.
Because I'm live streaming. How you hear any video? How you hear any video on
Give your team a chance to score.
How you can hear any
Still have to
video?
be careful because those defensive
Trap,
guys.
please tell her how.
I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last
Oh,
possession.
he got me. No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. Give me that shit.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Murray. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yes, he did. What'd he say? Oh, he said slow as fuck. He was
The
calling me
Browns
slow.
drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
Shit. I saw you can do that dumbass dance.
First few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
He said he getting PS4 back.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Play fake. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep.
Come on, Baker, yo, weak ass.
And this is going to wind up incomplete.
This nigga still tried to catch that.
The coverage there too strong.
What he said, bro? He gonna sell it back to you, or he just gonna give it back to you?
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running
not even the PlayStation. Just get off of me, bitch. I should have tried to fucking juke him too. I'm tripping.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all
that they
needed.
You tried to sell it without all the pieces, bro.
On 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Oh, you just gotta pick it up. Well, so he in charge of you. What, he just like he don't want the bitch or something?
The offense off the field, they'll stay put on 4th and 1. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally
I thought you said that you traded the bitch for some weed.
A run for Nick Chubb.
What happened?
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the carry, it's Chubb.
Nigga, it don't matter about you. Nothing don't talk to me. You trying to let computer tackle me, nigga. I'm not letting computer tackle me neither.
First of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They run. Chubb.
Get off of me. That nigga broke out of that tackle.
A few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
That freight train. This shit
officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it.
Okay.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
With you.
But now this game is over.
I said to show you, bro.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
I let this nigga score too many points this year. This nigga let me put 51 on his head. I ain't even mad. And then look at these stats. 19 for 279, 4 touchdowns.
That number of points,
nigga was
continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
He shouldn't have
right
no
here
takeaways. I gave that the other day.
Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
But shit, I ain't even gonna hold you, my boy. I'm finna get the fuck off of this. Shawty just went and took a shower. I'm trying to get my nuts licked. You feel me? I'll show you what my little record looking like. Shit. My little record really trash for real. I got 208 to 152. I done quit a whole lot of games though. When somebody I know send me an invite, I just quit my game. I don't really give a fuck about the record. This game was so laggy when it first came out. All the games used to drop. I could be winning and that bitch will drop off and it'll say shit, the nigga won. Like, what the fuck? But I got over 200 victories though. Shit, I feel like they count for something.